Hey guys, it's Fire here with another 3-minute guide, this time for Twitch. So Twitch is becoming really popular at the moment, and for good reason. You can trade really well in lane and get an early lead, and then when you combine that with a really strong late game, it's a recipe for a top AD carry. He fits into pretty much any team comps that can be played a lot in solo queue, the only downside being that he doesn't have an escape. So for masteries I run 21.6.3, now the reason I don't run 21.9 is because you need the mana regen to trade. Your main training tool is going to be your expunge, and it's important to always have mana to use it. For skill order you want to max your E, Q and then W, taking a point in your ultimate whenever available. As I said before, in lane your E is going to be your main trading tool, so that's going to be where most of your damage comes from. With increased ranks on your Q as well, it gives you more of an attack speed bonus, so that's why I max it second. For runes I run a very standard page. I run flat AD marks, armor seals, magic resist or magic resist per level blues, and then finally for quints I run 2 lifesteal and 1 AD. The reason I run 2 lifesteal is so you can sustain in lane, and the 1 extra AD will allow you to trade better and also last hit under turret. For items, there's 2 different paths that you can really go on Twitch, both having their strengths and weaknesses. The first is going to be focused around Blade of the Ruined King. Now this allows you to duel and kite better on Twitch, and so if you're getting dived by the enemy bruiser and your team can't give you much protection, this is going to be the route for you. The other option is centered around Infinity Edge, and this is actually more damage output, but it doesn't give you that kite potential, so you need to be protected by your team. Now if you go the Blade of the Ruined King route, you want to follow that up with an Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer and Last Whisper. This means that you're able to kite very well with Blade of the Ruined King, but your crits are also going to do a huge amount of damage with your ultimate, and that's going to be where most of your team fight pressure is from. The Infinity Edge route is all about your critical strikes with your ultimate. The Phantom Dancer gives you attack speed but also critical strike chance, the armor penetration from Last Whisper, and then finally with the Bloodthirster it gives you a little bit of lifesteal, but more importantly it gives you huge amounts of AD, which means your critical strikes hit harder. For defensive items I recommend getting GA, Banshees or Quicksilver Sash. Now these 3 in my opinion are the best 3 you can get. The GA is good against divers or if you're being focused, Banshees is good against heavy AP teams, and QSS is good against heavy CC. Early on in the lane you want to establish lane control by trading as much as possible. Twitch is really strong at trading early because he can just auto attack when the enemy comes to CS, auto attack a couple more times, throw his cask out and then expunge, and that's probably a 4 to 5 stack poison expunge, which is a lot of damage. Now the other way to gain an advantage in lane, which is a little bit cheesy, is to push the lane and get an early level 2, duck into the brush, activate your stealth and then come out and trade right in the enemy's face. You'll have a level advantage, you'll be able to come out on top of that trade, and you'll probably force them out of lane, giving you a huge advantage. The other thing to note is the proper use of your stealth. Now there is a charge up time between the time you press Q and the time you're actually stealthed, and that can be delayed as well if you take damage while it's activating. If you're being ganked, the best time to activate your stealth is immediately and not wait until the enemy jungler has had time to close the gap onto you. If you do it this way, then it's unlikely the jungler will get to you in time before your stealth activates, and then you can make a hasty retreat. Finally, in teamfights, your job is to attack the highest priority target that is safe to do so. In most cases it's going to be the tank at the front, and that's fine, especially with Twitch because his ultimate will hit people behind him. Twitch's ultimate is the thing that makes him the teamfighting beast that he is, so you need to make sure that you use it for the whole duration and you don't activate it too early. So thanks for watching guys. I do have a couple of quick things to mention as well. Firstly, I'm going to do a giveaway at 25,000 subs to say thank you. I have a couple of rare skin codes to give away and also a couple of games which will be given away on my Facebook, YouTube and Twitter. And if you haven't already liked my Facebook and followed me on Twitter, it'd be really cool if you could go over and do that. One of the best parts about YouTube is interacting with all you guys, so if more of you could get over there and get involved, that would be great. Secondly, I'm working on a couple of new videos to improve you generally as a player, one of which is a top 10 series, so the top 10 mid champions, top 10 ADs and supports to play in solo queue. Please let me know if you think this is a cool idea in the comments below, and I'll take all your feedback on board. As always, please do like and subscribe this video if you enjoyed it. Go like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you next time.